Hey, what's up guys? This is Brian at Whisper Status 74. Welcome to the community, welcome to the channel. If this is the first time you are seeing me, please consider liking and subscribing. We're real tech for real people. This will be a quick darkroom performance video of the Sony X90J full array local dimming 4K LED for 2021. It is a mid-range panel. We're going to run some dark HDR material through it. And quickly before I do that, I want to just show you the settings that are available and the presets and how much they actually change. You can't see it on camera as the aperture is left at its neutral position, but you can see as I go through the different settings how much it actually changes the image. Start right at vivid. You can see how cartoonish that look is, going down to standard, cinema, IMAX enhanced, custom, and then there's also graphics and game, which aren't in this content because it is a video that's doesn't have game relation content to it. So we are going to stay with custom, and we are going to run back real quick. We'll show you the settings that we have for it. Forgive the noise outside. We're actually going to go through the settings together. Brightness is at max because it is a HDR presentation. Tone mapping, we have gradation. You have tone mapping off. For blooming, we should probably turn this off, but I do want the image to pop, so we'll go with a little bit of blooming. We'll do brightness preferred. We will do black level at its neutral position. I do like black adjust on, but we will keep that off for this video. Advanced contrast enhancer, you can turn this on if you'd like to give it more pop. We can do a video also with like juiced up settings if you like, but for right now we'll keep it off. As far as accuracy, I'm not somebody that needs the image to be super accurate. I like the image to have some pop. For me, local dimming must always be on high. Peak luminance we will have on high. Color, I think we have that expert. What do we have it at? Live color I will keep on for this video. I do like live color. Trying to see through my camera. Clarity we will have. Reality creation we do have off. Noise reduction, things of that nature we do have off. We will turn off smooth gradation for the purpose of this video. We will also disable the motion settings. You can see how that actually changes. You might have black frame insertion. We will also turn off center motion. And those are the settings that we're going to run with. We're going to run two punishing black level demos, one from LG Global and the other one from HDR Channel. Please check out HDR Channel, has amazing demos on it. I'll put the link in the description below. Let's run these and see how they look. Now, before we start, due to my camera's aperture, which I will not change, I can always darken the aperture or change it or to make blooming completely disappear or make it pop. I'm going to leave it at its neutral position, but what you're going to see is it transfers over to the next image. The camera may take a second. You may see more blooming than I see, but I'll tell you what I see, and then you can tell me also in the comments what you see. Now, I'm not positive of its zone count. Again, blooming like that, you can see that dissipates. Isn't something that I'm seeing here. But again, as we transfer over to the next image, you may see the camera take a second to catch up. This is a demo that many of us on the platform use. Again, HDR Channel, check it out, description below. We're filming at 4K 60. You're hearing my dog scratch its bed next to me. These are punishing videos for LEDs. This is typically where OLEDs will do so well, but you see it does handle this image particularly well. We are filming this in 4K 60. It looks very nice. Now, the blooming that I see on this panel doesn't always surround the bright objects. It seems to almost light up a zone on one side. So while it controls the black level pretty well, the algorithm doesn't always seem stable, meaning that you would definitely need more zones. So I think it's doing the best it can, but so far I'm very happy with what I see. You can see how the camera takes a second, which will wreak havoc on, when it again goes over, but that blooming, not bad. You see it there hit on for a second, but the camera does get used to it. Now, the reason I mention the camera is simply because if that blooming was universal, you would see it here as well. But the way the image pops into the screen, it takes a second for local dimming to kind of kick in. This one is LG Global. This is a very punishing. Even the Q900A really struggled with this demo because of the bubbles. You'll see them shortly. I am surprised how bright the panel is. It feels nearly as bright as last year's 950H. Now that handles that pretty well. You see it there, but as the camera normalizes, they don't stay lit up. So that's more the camera than the actual panel. Now I'm guessing its zone count might be in the 30s. I haven't had a chance to count them myself, but again, you see how the camera catches up. Pretty impressed with it. Now that's, yep, see how it kind of disappears? And this is another LG demo. Also, thank you to Value Electronics for supplying the X90J for extended review. Please consider making your next AV purchase through them. Check the description below. Now, this is all very tough demo as well, but my next demo coming up is from Hisense, which is chaos because it has smoke as well as a black level. So you can see that the algorithm handles larger, more solid objects better. So it does its job amazingly well in a demo such as this, but even handles that pretty well. But is this the one? This is the one that is, yeah, okay. So starts off pretty well here. Now as it was transferring over, you can see that blotchiness on the screen in between. So you can see the fluttering. That's a little more chaotic for the local dimming. Like that haze isn't blooming, but you can see that even for the black level, it's a little tough. This is actually a Hisense demo, but very detailed, very sharp. But that's all smoke, but you can see that it's challenging. Throws a lot at the screen, but handles a lot of these other images very, very well. Now remember, we're favoring brightness here. Last demo, this is a Samsung demo. Now we transitioned that last between those two demos because I'm not going to cut it out. Was you could see the screen looked very blotchy. Now that was, again, in between content, the local dimming disables, so you're always going to see that highlighted screen. So if you have one of these panels in demos or any kind of content shuts off, keep in mind your local dimming pretty much disengages, which is why you'll see a ton of clouding in demos. So if it's not in content playing, when I shouldn't say in demos, when you see in menus is when you'll see a lot of that kind of blooming or that blotchiness. That is totally normal. Basically, local dimming, at least going by Sony's past, is disabled at that point. This is just a more colorful demo from Samsung. We'll sign on after, or sign off after this. But very happy with the image. It's very punchy. It looks good in a bright room, but it does seem to really pop in a dark room. Seems to have a nice contrast ratio. I'm sure the dimming zone count isn't very high, but it is pretty much a beautiful panel. Love the way it looks. If you like Sony's colors, you like their image, you'll be very happy with this display, as whoever it is backing up outside my house is making me nuts right now. Alright guys, I'm actually going to leave all that beeping in the video so you get the feeling of what it's like to be a YouTube creator. But we'll finish up with this last LG demo. And again, so far I'm really enjoying the panel. I think it's great. I'm impressed with its black level and its brightness and contrast ratio. I am enjoying it so far. We'll show some gaming next. And if there's anything you want to see the panel do, please put it in the comments below. Thank you guys so much. I hope everyone is doing well. I really appreciate all your friendship. Appreciate you guys being there. And I will see you in the comments. Take care.